Welcome to Green Valley, Nebraska, and our new multiplayer series with me and him.
Hello.
And we have a fairly big farm on here. I think we've got about half a dozen fields, lots of tractors, lots of big kit, which is really cool because neither of us particularly use all the stupidly big stuff. And today we have a field of wheat in front of us that we are going to be harvesting, and it kind of wanders off into the distance over there. So I think I am going to get started. You looking forward to this one, mate?
I am indeed. It's nice to use some massive kit. So, yeah, we'll see what we get off this field.
It's much bigger than I'm used to.
That's what she said.
There it is. Yeah, I think we're both a bit nervous about how long it's going to take us to do some of these jobs, but we'll see how we get on and whether we need to scale things up even more.
Yes, it's yes, quite daunting, isn't it? Even with a massive honeybee header that we've got. I
Are
think
these
this is
60-foot headers?
something like that. It's a prototype one, isn't it? So,
Yeah,
yeah, it's rather large,
it is. And the yield is rather awful.
which is probably a good thing for the straw collection.
Yeah. Yeah, so we are running precision farming on here, but these are as we have loaded into the map rather than having done anything to them, so...
Yeah, we'll try and improve the score as time progresses.
Yeah, and eventually we'll be aiming... We have 2 cattle sheds over the back behind us and a pigsty. I guess it's a pigsty, so we'll be aiming to get into animals in the future.
That's the plan, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, so we don't have any of the kit for that yet, so we are going to have to spend some money on that. We've got a bit of cash in the bank. Stupidly, I'm on pounds, not dollars. I'll have to change in a moment because it'll annoy me. Even though Farm Sim doesn't remember, I like to try and remember myself.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that one. Good shout.
It's one of my pet hates, and and most of the stuff that I'm doing at the moment is UK based, so I don't have to remember that often. But it does bug me that being in the right currency and the right speed units.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've never understood why it can't be game save specific.
No, I don't get that either. I think enough people have moaned at Giants about wanting it to be save specific because, you know, I think a lot of people, even those that don't make videos, play lots of different maps. So being able to have it with the save, and it's more beneficial for people like us.
Oh yeah, you haven't got to try and remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee, once I change it, the next Calmsden one will be in dollars.
Everyone be poised to make comments.
Yeah. Remind me. Yeah.
Everyone shout dollars at the screen when you start watching his next video. That works,
Comment
doesn't it?
dollars. Yeah.
This field is huge.
It's yeah, I'm tempted to, once we get on a straight, just have a look at the hectares of it.
Yeah, I'd say we should put the... I guess you can get that, can't you? Or you can get at least the size of the plot of land, but you should put the field calculator mod in, because that'll tell us the land area of the field, I think, rather than just the plot of land.
I can't actually remember if we've got additional field info on as well. That might show it.
Don't know. Yeah, we don't really have any goals for this series either, do we? Apart from getting animals. So if people would want to suggest something, feel free to drop it below.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I am
nice.
84% full.
I'm 71.
Yeah, we're not going to make it round before we need to unload.
We are not. Yes.
And I'm just going to keep going until I'm full, and then I'll jump in one of the tractors.
Yeah, good shout. I think even though it's a poor yield, the size of these headers means that we are going to fill up rather rapidly.
Yeah, but we are also going to eat through the field rather quickly, I hope.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
So, but at least we only need to do one headland each.
Yeah, this is probably equivalent of 4, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's me full, so move that way a bit. Not that you're going to get much further, I don't think.
No, I'm 87, 88 now, so...
Okay, I am on my way in the ever so classy Challenger.
Oh, yeah. X6 boy.
Yep. So S-Ax boy, because you can't
S-Ax.
have sex in the number plate.
Yes, yes, it's true.
Which caused me lots of upset and frustration. Yeah, I should have jumped in yours, but I can't. So you know, you've stolen the keys.
I've locked it, trying to keep it clean.
Yeah, I'll if I come over and I should be able to empty both because these are huge, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got a really ridiculous capacity, to be fair.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I might jump in mine and move it to the other side of the field, I think.
Yeah, maybe if you put yours at the top, at the north of the headland, and then maybe we can empty again on the way past.
Yep, okay, I'll jump over now. Vent 1050, you might know that I was going to have a vent. So we've got the Team Blue Demco auger wagon, and I think I've probably gone the long way around here, but never mind. We will head down, get parked up, and in fact, I reckon about here would be okay. So we'll just spin round and park her up, and then jump back to the harvester.
Thankfully, these empty pretty quickly.
Yes, they do actually, which is good. And I'm rather impressed by the neatness of the straw swath. It's I thought it was going to be a massively wide swath, but it looks rather manageable.
Yeah, we've got fairly big balers, so should be okay.
Yeah.
Right. Lower the header. Come on, down you go. There we go.
No, you need to turn it on first.
It is.
It's not.
That's weird. So I'm seeing the crop disappear.
Oh, it'll be
None
a
of it is
server thing.
going into the combine. Do I have a speed limit now? Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. The crop has reappeared where I missed it.
Okay. It's all right.
You can tidy up behind me.
As per.
Yep. Why else would I have you here?
Yes, cleaning up your mistakes. Yeah, I know.
Yep. Yep. I should really have you emptying the combines. You know.
Yeah, working for you.
Yes. Yeah. Working for, not with.
Yeah.
Remember, this is not democracy.
I was going to say, who said it was cooperative multiplayer?
At least it's not competitive this time. Well, probably not competitive.
No, I don't think there is a competitive element to it this time.
No.
Maybe the odd race every now and again in the trucks, but
Yeah.
that's more childish than competitive.
Yeah. And given my ability to crash before we even started the series, I suspect it's pretty obvious who's going to win those.
Yeah, oh, pump there.
Yep. They are nice pickup trucks.
They are very nice pickup trucks, actually.
JJ modding or something like that.
Think so.
If people are interested, ask, and we might be able to find some links for stuff.
Yeah, I think that's worth saying. I think because we've got a lot of modded equipment, haven't we? And
Yeah.
rather than posting a massive long list in the video description, if somebody wants to know what something is, then just ask and we'll find it.
Yeah,
Or try to find it.
We'll probably be updating stuff as we go as well, so it's very likely that things will be changing. So that's why I don't ever do mods lists.
Yeah, I think I tend to, if I've just used something, then I'll put it in, but then it'll just disappear over time as videos progress. But yeah,
I think the only way that I would ever be able to do one is if I did it right at the start, because a bit like setting up this, you spend a couple of hours picking mods that you want, and then you forget where they all come from.
Yeah.
And good idea.
You just see my massive A.
Yes, your A is showing. Because then I can copy. If you save it, I can copy it as well.
Oh, you don't want much,
Run
do
the
you?
same. Well, it would make sense to run the same GPS course, wouldn't it?
It would, yes. Let me just stop pressing push to talk a minute and I'll go in and save it.
Ooh.
What field number is this?
Yes, it has a number. 9.
Thank you.
Actually, one of the things that I do like that just flashed up then is when you make the map big, the mini-map big now, you still get all of the precision farming information, which I think is really nice. It used to vanish with the old version.
Yes. Yeah, it does, yeah.
Stop. Go around this way
Perfectly
then.
coordinated.
Yes, that's the one. Just trying to keep with the vaguely neat straw swaths.
Yeah, we're doing all right so far, actually.
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, you stopped
Strip of
just
shame.
too early.
I did as I was told.
True. I guess that's my fault. Yeah, we're going to open up the middle of the field once we've done this.
Yes, I think that's
In fact, I am.
probably the best.
I'm not quite going to make it to your fence, I don't think.
Okay, I will jump out and I'll cart this time.
Thank you, sir.
I will slide it into position.
Be gentle. Almost didn't feel it.
I'm here.
Such a grown-up.
You know it.
Just trying to get GPS set up while we're doing this.
You should be able to. I did save it. It's like field 9 harvest, so it should be able to load it.
Yeah, I have tried, and it has in fact done it. That's cool.
Wicked.
Very nice. It means we'll be vaguely tidy by the time we get back to the edge of the field.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Let's see if I can make it harvest again.
Dancing header.
Yep. Auger. There we go. Nothing like a professional.
Yeah. Oh dear, there's some weight in this grain cart. Doesn't have skid.
That's probably a multiplayer thing. Normally they're pretty seated.
Yeah.
I think it's
the
space game one.
Yeah, or it's the user.
Could be. It could be an ID 10T problem.
Yeah, probably.
I might actually empty into the lorry when I get to the other end,
Oh, that's not a bad idea, yeah. The
so that we're
cuttings
empty.
might...
Yeah, so quite long runs, aren't they?
they are. What is going on here?
Operator error. Did you switch your combine off?
No, I think I was just on the edge of the trigger, so all good now. That is the only thing with these headers, is they are very wide and the spouts don't necessarily match with the header, but we managed okay. So back to the combine, auger in, turner on, and let's go.
I'll be gentle.
Did wonder if you were coming in.
I will attempt to. Should have probably set the cruise control before I started, but
Not going too badly. Famous last words.
yeah. Sorry, we've got crop destruction turned off. It'll be fine.
More worried about my prototype header.
I've
And
got
I'm
my
empty.
really good insurance policy with me. It's fine. You done?
Cool.
Wow.
Yep.
Very fast, sir.
I'm not going there again.
Right, I'll empty mine out, and then we can have a go at cutting into this field.
We can. Are we going to go north-south?
Whichever way you set the GPS course up. So yeah,
We can,
north south.
can rotate it.
We can.
But yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
To find the trigger.
Beauty about GPS. We can just reverse and it'll do what we want. There we go. So just unloading, one pass and a bit. That's pretty good going. Uh-oh. I thought he was going to take our back end out there. Pause for hysterical laughter. There we go. Cool. Super. Spin back round and this is actually going quicker than I thought it was going to. I know we've got massively huge headers on. In fact, actually, let's, while we're here, Oh, game saving. Need to turn that off. There we go. Right, let's change some settings. So we want on a unit, dollars, kilometers an hour. Escape. There we go. And let's just also have a look at the headers that we've got. So these are 18.5 meters. Convert that as you will. Hello.
I don't think this is going to take as long as we thought,
I was just saying that. I think it's these ridiculously sized headers that are helping.
Yeah, and we have harvested quite a lot already. I don't know if you've looked in the precision farming menu.
No, I haven't actually.
120,000 litres so far?
You are kidding. Really?
Nope.
Wow. That's a fair old whack, that, isn't it?
It's not bad, is it? Yeah.
Right.
I think there's a good chance we'll end up filling the straw shed we have instantly when we bale it all.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. So what's this yield? 60, 70% yield?
Yeah, something like that, isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
mad, really.
that's with, I'm guessing, no fertilising or lime applied.
No, I think there was nothing, was there? We've done nothing.
Well, we didn't do anything, and the maps generally precision farming is not particularly generous with these things. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty scary once we actually start to take care of the fields. How much we're going to get?
Yeah, I think.
Especially that cornfield in front of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we may be maybe surprised by that as well.
Yep. Oh well, we'll make some good money selling some of it, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't think we'll be using a place where you make flour production building.
Grain mill? No.
That's the one.
What should we go, left or right?
Should we finish off the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Because I think there's less that side. But I could probably do with emptying again.
I'm only 50%, but
I'm 53, so I'm not going to, unless I bung it on a worker and I'll jump in one of the tractors and unload us both.
okay. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
You want to lead the way in?
See.
GPS off and get a worker. Bring the lorry over because that's got lots of space in it still.
Okay, good plan.
Sorry, semi. Speak American. They do look pretty good running together like that.
They do. I've took a couple of screenshots.
Yeah, I grabbed a couple as well.
Great minds.
Hopefully I can get both of them empty before the worker gets to the end. Wow.
Yeah.
And get some nice lag spikes. I don't know if it's the dusty lands that we were talking about taking out.
Yeah, I think FPS we're running. Yeah, it's flickering around 50 at the minute, so that might have to.
Yeah, I'm down at about 40, which is unusual for me.
Yeah.
Come on, combine, open up. Well, the worker doesn't want to empty, so I'll come to you first.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Let's see if I can manage this on the go.
Perfect. Look at that. I wouldn't have wanted any smaller capacity combine.
No. I think that would have been an issue, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
And they are like 80,000 litres. They are pretty big by combine standards, I guess. Come on. Here we go. Got cruise control set on it now, so it should be a bit easier. You empty?
Perfect. Nope, still 5,000 litres to go.
Okay. No, the other combine is full, and now finally decides to put its auger out.
I don't know if it's because... yeah, that'll do. Cheers, mate. I don't know if it's because you're not quite over the or as close as it wants you to be because of the headers.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, sorry, I can. The worker might start up again, I guess. If not, I can jump back in it.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure how well auto drive would cope with these headers.
I think unloading on the go would be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to jump back in the combine and get rid of the worker now. Finish this row up. Poised.
Gonna hang back. Yeah, just so we don't collide. Although you've done very well so far, I am impressed.
Yeah, I don't think I've crashed once so far.
Not yet.
There is time. There is time.
There is. There is.
I wouldn't want to disappoint people.
In fact, I'll go over a row.
It should be alright.
Shall moved.
Jesus. Such a freaking amateur. It's like you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I just pretend.
I suspect the real ones are pretending a lot of the time too.
Yeah, what do they know?
It's interesting. It was one. I'm way behind on Ollie blogs, but one of the ones he was combining recently when they almost broke the header again with the power cable.
Oh, I did see something on that. Yeah, he was. It was still attached, wasn't it? And he was trying to pull back from the header trailer. Yeah.
And then all of the experts on YouTube telling him, well, if you hadn't have been on your phone, it wouldn't have happened.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know if you because I saw his rant in like the follow-up video, and it's like, well, if I wasn't on my phone, I wouldn't be able to run my farm.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd have to employ someone to drive the combine whilst I ran my farm. So
Yeah, it's there was something on Facebook yesterday. There was a farm near here that there was a field fire on, and the police had put something on saying the fire crews were in attendance and all this lot, and some genius just posted. Bearing in mind, the picture showed a picture of a tractor with a cultivator or a disc on the back, whatever, that was clearly trying to create a fire break. Some genius decided to say, well, if the farmer's got a cultivator, he can create a fire break. And the coppers replied saying, thanks, I'll pass that on to the farmer. Stop, really? Oh.
Helpful.
Yeah, really, really helpful.
Yeah, it's like all the ones with, and Joe Seals has had so many lately, hasn't he?
Oh,
and everyone telling him that he needs to get himself a slurry tanker, and it's like, well, I don't need a slurry tanker on the farm for anything else.
Yeah.
And we have a firefighting service that we pay for.
Yeah, and because I watched that one this morning actually. Yeah, and he was saying how good they are, and he says, I've got no other use for it. The business that I'm in isn't exactly, there's not a massive profit margin, so to go and go out and buy something like that when you don't actually need it, seems rather pointless.
And the same with I think they said they've only got one big set of some sort of discs that only fits on one tractor they've got, and it's their baler tractor, and so they can't just jump out and go and make a fire break.
Yeah, and he was saying as well, they take the rear link arms off when they're baling, so to put that on is an hour in itself.
We're only seeing his side of it, and most of the fields aren't his. So I imagine there are some big arable farms nearby that do have that kit, that if it was really important would be out doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, if the fire brigade really wanted someone out making a fire break, the arable farmers nearby would all be out there with the right kit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the George Sanders one, where they had, I think they had 2 tractors out with discs and a slurry tanker out. In fact, they had 3 tractors out because one of them was the voucher that caught fire.
Yeah, I know that was.
You know.
Yeah, pretty bad that. To be fair.
Yeah, it was quite scary watching. Who was it? It was some footage that Joe put on when some of his lads went over with tractors to help put out a fire, and they were driving over the burning straw swaths.
Yeah.
And it's like, you should be careful because, you know, it only takes an ember to jump up into the tractor. And I'm sure those guys know what they're doing. They're all experienced farmers. So,
I'm just moving out your way. Oh.
Thank you. Did you crash into me then?
No.
Crash count +1 for Cartech.
It was always going to happen. At least it wasn't augers.
Yeah. I don't want to cross augers with you. I enjoy farming with you, but you know. Yeah. These fields are going to be nuts once we've actually got them looked after.
I think, yeah, you're right. And I was just thinking then I'm dreading the lime. I think the lime application, I think that is going to be one scary statistic of how much
we'll use one of the cheeky ones. It'll be easy. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot you were Mr. Spreader.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I don't think we've brought a lime spreader yet, have we? So.
No, we haven't.
We'll use one of the cheaty ones that uses like 10% of the amount of lime. It'll be fine.
We need to be careful though, because we've used $63 in worker fees so far.
Oof.
I think my maths is correct. Yeah.
Yep. Never do live maths, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we'll be done on here in under an hour.
Yeah, possibly. What we got in the minute on the combines? 0.8.
Yeah, but we've only been going for 40 minutes so far, so...
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the other half an hour of combine time came from. Probably us sitting playing with them in the... while we were sorting ourselves out.
Messing around with the headers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's worth saying, isn't it? We haven't bought the header trailers yet because...
No.
They're very complicated, and it's probably worth us working out how to use them off screen.
Yeah, and we didn't really need them yet.
No, true, because the stuff magically appeared on the farm, didn't it?
Yeah, and depending on how far we have to drive to the next field, maybe we can transport them with the headers on.
Yes, that might work.
Because we've got soybeans and sorghum to do still, haven't we? So.
Yes, I forget actually what we've got. Crash counter disturbed.
Yep.
Let's just
crash.
Beware, it might save. I need to turn auto save off.
Okay.
Let's have a quick look. Go. So, fields wise and crops, we've got 2 fields of soybeans. We've got a sorghum one, field 6, and we've got field 5, which is corn, and we've got 21, which is grass.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I already said that when we get to the massive cornfield, there is a good chance we'll be getting some extra combines in to help because we can't get the stupidly big header. Corn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think hired help may be required.
Yes. Maybe a bit of courseplay.
Yeah.
I'm making a start so that I can unload at the other end.
Yep, good shout.
And I guess that grain cart might be full by the time you've emptied, I think.
Yeah, had you parked this one? Yeah, it is. It's full.
Yeah. I can tab into it, so I can move it.
Okay. Cool. Well, sound.
When I'm unloading at the other end, I'll jump in it and see if we can empty it into the truck.
Brilliant.
Do you remember if we got the unreal capacity on the truck?
Let me just set GPS and cruise control.
Yeah, we did.
I will have a look.
250,000 litres. Yeah, so we could just use that as a silo to empty the grain carts into.
Brill.
Although we're at 200,000 litres pretty much already.
A look. Wowzers. Yeah. 156 tons. 200,000 litres we've got. That is mad.
It makes a joke of the big fields on Calmston that we're both working on.
Yeah, you think, wowzers, I've just done 122,000 litres of canola on field 1. And, yeah.
Yeah, and that was probably a perfectly cared for field.
Yeah, it was an NPC one, so yeah, I think it was reasonably good.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've not looked at it. I'm guessing there are contracts on here. I don't know whether we'll get time to do them. I know we do both love a contract, so.
Let me have a quick look. There are currently no contracts available.
Okay, maybe we need to bung better contracts on so we can sneak a few big harvest contracts.
Oh yeah, because we've not got enough to do ourselves, yeah.
Well, when we're replanting and stuff, we can of course play off harvesting chorus.
Yeah, moneymaker. Yeah, good point.
Or at least when we've finished with the seeders, have the seeders running on course play.
Oh, now that would be interesting. Yeah.
How well they'll play with course play.
Right, so they haven't got to turn around. I don't want to give too much away. Mind you, we've seen the intro video, haven't we?
Yeah, you're going to be using that little international.
Yeah, with the John Deere CD, yeah.
To do everything. Yeah. You can't quite see the stuff that's on the farm from here, can you? So
no, I think
we won't spoil any more of what we've got over there.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah. Are you in your combine, or have you just?
No, I am not.
Okay.
I am emptying the grain cart on the Challenger at the moment.
Okay, lovely.
Which is why I jumped off ahead while you were still unloading, so that I could do that and put this in a better position for us. Okay. And they're big enough that you can have 2 combines unloading at the same time. Looks like we've only got 2 strips left this side.
Oh yeah, that's all right then, isn't it? I think this.
Someone sensibly set the GPS course up as we were finishing the headland off.
I know. I take full credit for that one.
I'm pretty sure I told you to do it. No one heard me tell you, but you know.
Yeah. Right. I'm just going to leave you doing that a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm going to empty this auger wagon grain cart thing.
Do you want to empty that grain cart and reposition them both to the other side, maybe?
Sounds like a mildly sensible idea, yeah.
And I can do these 2 strips.
Yep, cool. 77,000 litres, I think, was it going in? Ridiculous, but this, this sort of kit is needed for a field of this magnitude. Let's have a quick look, actually. So it is 24.85 hectares, which is massive. I mean, and it's not the biggest on the map. It's huge. But yeah, all good. Right, are we nearly done? We are indeed. So fold that up. Oh, we might have a bit of drift there. There we go. And we will reposition across the other side of the field. And grab the combine. Crack on. Get this bit done.
Hello.
Are you going to get your strip of shame or...
I can do, yeah. It's not my strip of shame, it's yours from setting up the GPS badly.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. The lorry is at 212,000.
Okay.
So we may need to do a run to a silo at some point. Well, we will.
Yeah. I'm guessing the worker won't go and pick up the strip of shame.
Might do.
I might see if I can go and tip in the silo quickly while it's doing that last strip.
Okay, yeah, good plan.
It did.
Okay, it's weird. I can't see it in the silos.
Does it count as a production?
I did check that. I don't think it does. Let me have another look. Corn dryer, no. Haylage, no. Corn silage, no.
That's very strange, isn't it?
Is it showing for you?
No.
No.
I'll have to do some investigating afterwards, I guess.
Yeah, I was just trying to look, see if it had actually, if you'd managed to tip it, and I was like, oh, where's it gone?
No,
We've got a pile
I
of...
had the HUD switched off, so I didn't see your message.
Oh, we've not got a pile of 200 and something thousand litres of wheat on the floor, have we?
No. No.
Okay, well
no,
done.
I didn't just tip it in a shed.
Pick that up later with a 2,000 litre bucket.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a shovel next to it for you. You'll be fine.
That's my punishment for losing. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't even mention it.
Yeah. You were going to, though, weren't you?
Nah. It's, I think, well, I know I said it was totally unexpected because my brain wasn't computing the fact that with the amount of cash and land that I had achieved what we set out to achieve.
Yeah, no, exactly. Oh, that was close, sir.
You know what I'm doing?
Trained professional.
Yes, just not at this.
Yeah. I don't think I've really thought this through.
No.
56% full.
I'm 52. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright. There's an auger wagon down there. So.
Yeah. The runs are getting shorter, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the...
no, maybe not at the moment.
I think these last... there's probably another 3 longish runs.
Yeah.
And then we're into the weird shape bit.
I think there were 27 GPS passes when I was driving back.
Okay, yeah.
So I think we've got about 3 more each. 3 or 4 more each and we'll be done.
Yeah, sounds about right, doesn't it? I think I cut in at 12 or 13, I think.
Yeah.
When we first split the field up. But yeah.
You've then made the mistake of not opening the field up.
No. Yeah, I know, yeah. Complete amateur.
Yep. Yep. Running so that both augers are facing into the crop.
Yeah. You followed me.
True. True. Didn't want to upset you.
Ah. First time for everything.
True. It's been a long week. I must be tired or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's the hot weather. It's the heat.
It is warm one again, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going out in the car in a bit to switch the aircon on.
Yeah. Sit in there, park it
Yeah,
close enough to the house so you can get Wi-Fi.
Just sit in the car all afternoon. I've got 4G on my phone. It'll be fine.
Get you, yeah.
Maybe even 5. I don't get 5G very many places, but I know you live out in the sticks and you've probably got 2 tin cans and a piece of string.
How did you know?
I've visited rural places. I've visited rural places. I know the technology you have.
Or don't, yeah.
Yeah. No, I know when I was working in very rural Wales, everything was awful.
Yeah,
Although
I remember
weirdly,
going.
the solution they had for bad home internet was mobile.
Oh, must have been bad then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We rented a place that supposedly had high-speed internet. It did not.
It depends on the what you class as high speed, doesn't it? I suppose.
True. Yeah, true. I have fibre broadband at home, so I suspect I have a different standard to rural Wales.
Yes,
Or
most likely.
Rural Brummyland.
Yeah.
It's kind of spooky how close to each other we stopped.
I just saw that actually. Yeah. It's a couple of meters maybe.
Yeah. I guess if we weren't running precision farming, it would have been in exactly the same place.
Oh yes, yeah, fair point.
In theory.
Stolen your side.
Now at least one of the augers is pointing in.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right on that bit. To be fair, I don't think you'll need unloading.
I don't know.
Close.
Should be all right. So the next challenge is to do this with old kit and a 5-meter header and a combine that holds, like 6 bushels or 4 washing machines worth of grain.
You've been waiting to get that in, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah. I love my American units.
I gathered. Oh, dear.
Washing machines per half football field is I think how you measure yield in America.
Yeah. It's definitely not bushels.
No, washing machines per half football field. No.
Oh dear.
Come on, hurry up.
I'm going as fast as I can, 10 kilometres an hour.
We use freedom units here.
I know what the conversion is, it's 6. 6 miles per hour.
Well done. I watch I think he's a New Zealander, who he does homebrewed stuff. But I think he has quite a big American audience, so he has to convert everything into freedom units.
Oh.
Because I think New Zealand is part of the civilized world and uses metric units. So he does everything in metric and then has to put overlays of freedom units, which always make me laugh.
Freedom units. Oh dear.
I'll be busy alienating a big chunk of our potential audience, but
I was going to say, yeah, how to do a Top Gear and annoy a whole country in one episode.
Yeah. I think I did it quite a bit when I was doing the West Texas stuff that I did, so,
Continue where you left off.
Yeah, exactly. I was running the unit convert mod on that, and I was just constantly confused about everything.
Well, standard, isn't it, that?
No,
Honest.
honest. It was, you were harvesting in bushels and filling up trailers in bushels, I think, and gallons, and yeah.
Yeah. That's what the Millennial Farmer and Larson Farms as well, they quote bushels, don't they?
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, I think we probably would have if we were, 100 years in the past.
Yeah, I guess it's one of them, innit? I still have no clue. I think I actually Googled it once and still couldn't understand how many tons or whatever it was. Yeah.
Or in a bushel.
Yeah.
No, it's some old basket thing that they used to collect grain in, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I think you used to get like a 1 bushel bucket or whatever.
Oh.
I think.
Sort of makes sense.
Yeah. I'm not really up on my American stuff. I think it was on a Larson Farms video at some point.
Yeah. Like I say, I don't know. I guess it's what you get used to, isn't it, I suppose?
It's what you grew up with.
Well, yeah, and that.
And I grew up with a mixture of metric and imperial because my dad was also an engineer, but he was of a generation where he worked in imperial units, and then he used to build boats as a hobby, and a lot of that was done in metric. So I was growing up being bilingual.
Bilingual. Yeah. Well, I did. Yeah, I've used both, mainly apprenticeship-wise, because they teach you both, and not how to convert, but an understanding of 4/8, etc., and all this lot.
Yeah. And that 4/8 is less than 5/8, and
yeah, it is. When you think, so what? How many?
yeah.
All good. I don't think I can remember too much of it.
We should have probably emptied these combines, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I'm just thinking that again.
I'm 85%.
I'm 99. There we go. I am flop.
No, I'm not. Yep, I am going to fit past now. You obviously had a high yielding bit of field.
Must have done there. I don't know what
I might
happened
actually
there.
make it to the end.
Let's grab this. It's closest. No, it's not, 'cause it's a massive field.
Look at that. It was fine. I don't know what you did wrong.
Hey, did you get your bit finished?
Yes.
Very good.
With 4% to spare.
Oh, perfectly planned.
And yeah, I should be able to fit that in the grain cart. And then looks like 2 passes left. No, 2 each maybe.
Did just drive past and I don't think I actually looked. Which have we got left? It's hard to tell actually. Like I said earlier, this is the weird shaped bit of the field. I'm sure we'll manage. Need to work out what's gone on with the grain and why I can't see it. Do that later on. Get this finished. Be able to squeeze past the tractor. Look at that. Beautiful. I think I have noticed on these headers is, I don't know if it's going to do it at the minute, but you can see the snout on the end and it's just moving up and down. It's the fact that, yeah, I guess it's the air flex that gives it that movement. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I was just having a look at the snouts on the end of the headers, and yeah, then ran through the swath of straw.
Yeah. Well, with a 60-foot header, it's kind of tricky to avoid it if you're not on a completely square field.
Very true. Although I did see on, I think it was another. We should be giving him shout-out rights at this rate. Ollie Blogs video.
Yep.
They got one where they could tilt the header.
Yes,
left
he did
to
that
right.
on.
They were
He did
trying
that
to
with
just
his
finish a
combine.
field. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's clever. So they didn't ruin the swath.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure in the real world with a header like this you could, because this has probably got all sorts of flex stuff built into it. But
yeah, that's what I was just saying about the snouts. I think because it's an air flex, isn't it? And I wonder if there are any. I don't want to mess with the controls too much.
Yeah. That's very cool, isn't it, that animation?
Yeah, yeah, I noticed it. I was looking side on at the combines, and yeah, I noticed it bobbing up and down. So that's very cool.
They have worked very well. I was worried about such huge headers.
Yeah, I think I'm genuinely surprised at how quickly we've done this. And I know they're, what, 18.5 metre headers.
Yeah.
So it's going to make lighter work of it. But still, it's a big old field. And, yeah.
It's
Shouldn't
be
be too painful to watch.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. And it's not quite a strip of shame. There's a bit more left there than I thought.
Yeah, that's not so
No, bailing it's going to be fun.
bad. Yeah. Yes.
Although we have got the GPS course saved, so that should make it easier.
It should, in theory, yes.
Because we can load it into the baler tractors as well.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
But maybe we'll do some of that off camera.
Yeah, quite possibly.
With heavy use of auto load. Actually, we could maybe get a course plate to do the bale collecting for us.
That does sound like a rather good idea.
Because they've only got to go to the shed just there, haven't they? So we could maybe try a bit of auto drive course play fun.
Yeah, do love a bit of automation.
I think for something like this, it's definitely worth it. I'm not using it as much in 22 as I did in 19.
I didn't use it in 19, so I have nothing to judge that against because I was just a console gamer.
You were just a lowly console player, but you have seen the light, so.
I have, yes. Yeah, it's got its uses, hasn't it? I think it's.
Yeah.
I think certainly for big, repetitive jobs, it does make things a lot easier.
Yeah, I think one of the best bits they've done is get it so that it works with the crop scanner in precision farming.
Yeah, I've seen you use that, don't you?
Yeah, we brought the yield maps on here, but could you imagine crop scanning one of these fields? Or, soil sampling one of these fields?
No, I couldn't. That's why we bought them. Yeah, it would take.
Would you like the last little piece to harvest?
It's up to you. I'm.
Take that as a no.
8% full. By the time I get up there to you, you probably could have done it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got quite a few short runs, so.
Okay, very good.
That is wheat harvest done.
Complete. Cool. Right.
Now to just empty them all and see how much we got.
Yes. Well, that's going to be tricky, isn't it?
unless we
we'll have
look
to use
into the precision farming menu.
I was going to say we'll have to use that because it's all
which is on my
disappeared
screen
in a
now.
minute.
Yeah, I think what it is it's going into. I think the corn dryer acts as a silo, but it's just not showing how much is in there because it's not part of the production process. That's a guess. But that's what I'm thinking at the moment.
Maybe once we've done this, we can leg it over to the farm and see if it's actually showing up.
Yeah.
In the little menu that pops up when you look at a silo. We'll see. If not, yeah, I don't know.
Just have a look in the save.
Yes, yeah, that's a good point as well.
If I park that under there and then grab the truck, I can empty the combine and the grain cart at the same time.
You are not unloading for some reason. Oh, is it because the grain... I'm talking to myself. Is the grain cart full?
Mine is, yes.
Oh, okay.
Is your combine?
No, just emptied.
Okay.
No, we're all good.
Yeah, just emptying the combine and the grain cart into the truck.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, I can see. Engine off. On my way.
Yeah, I guess if you empty into here and then we'll just abandon all this stuff on the field for now.
Yes, good idea. And then...
Yep. There we go. Let's park this off of the field so we can bail. I do love this stupidly wrapped Challenger.
You are a proper chav.
You can take the boy out. Well, I did escape Essex, but I came back, so I can't say you can take the boy out of Essex. But right, let's get this back to the farm and see if we can see where it is.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm not sure why I ended up with the job of driving the truck, the person who's most likely to crash it.
I've got faith in you.
At least one of us has.
Yeah. So there is nothing showing in the main bit. That's a fermenting silo. I wouldn't
pretty
dump
sure.
it just yet.
Okay.
Unless
should we call it a day here and we'll work out between videos where it's been going?
Yes, that might not be a bad idea.
Because I'm getting the trigger to tip it, so
okay.
It's going to. Actually, I wonder if I back up, and I can feel from it, so it's definitely there.
How bizarre then.
So I am going to tip it.
Okay.
Damn it.
Are you deliberately trying to get in the way of a screenshot?
No.
Perfect.
I think that was pretty successful. Yeah, pretty successful first harvest.
It was indeed. Yes. I'm still amazed at how quick it went, to be fair.
Yeah, same here. Same time next week.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Cool. I'll see you then.
You will do, mate. Catch you later.
Bye.
Well, that is it for the first episode on Green Valley, Nebraska. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Take care.